Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So coming up in about 5 minutes, we got music entertainment news now. We're going to give away tickets to Freako at the Metro. And then we'll get the new keyword for next hour in about 5 or 6 minutes after 8 o'clock for the Ticket Blitz Thursday, Bob Moses and Cannon. So a lot of chances to see free live music in the next 10 minutes as we get you set up for 2026. But let's get to music entertainment news. And we just start off with an interesting story. The Ramones have settled a legal battle on the 50th anniversary of Blitzkrieg Bop. So now will we get the Pete Davidson biopic now, which has been in the works, I guess, maybe for 20 years at some point. That movie's been tossed around, the idea of Pete Davidson being involved in that. Am I right on that case or
Well,
no?
not for 20 years, because I think he would have been 7 years old 20 years ago.
The biopic itself.
The biopic itself has been in talks for a long time, and Pete Davidson a few years ago agreed to be Joey Ramone in this Netflix Ramones biopic. And it's ever since he agreed to it, there's been legal red tape that's been preventing the movie from being filmed.
Yeah. Very similar to Entourage.
I can't picture him doing that role. That'll be very interesting.
Kenzie, I am with you. I tolerate Pete Davidson. I think he's fine. A funny guy occasionally. I don't see Ramones in him. Brian, do you disagree?
I do. I think this is where you'll see him do something that we've never seen from him before. And doing Joey Ramone, I think, and he grew up in that area. He grew up I know they were all dead by the time he was 7 years old, like you're saying.
Uh-huh.
I mean, pretty much they all died in a real quick stretch of 10 years from the early 2000 to 2011, 12, 13, something like that. All died, before their time as well because, live fast, die young.
That's not why I feel like you can't do it, because I feel like you can. There's amazing actors out there who can play, old roles, and they're method actors. Pete Davidson's whole thing is not caring. That's what his SNL bits were about. That's his vibe. I don't care about anything. I look like crap. I'm going to dress like this. I'm going to live in a crappy apartment, even if I have money. It's like he wants to see how much he can not care and still win. Even his SNL skits were generally about how he doesn't care. He was just the weird guy standing there or something. They weren't these efforts. So I feel like his whole, I don't take anything serious, I don't care, is that going to be a good method acting and getting into it and this is a role that you really have to become somebody else.
Correct. And that's why I think he'll do good at it, because he obviously has big interest in it. So to your point of him, how he does things, he must really love the Ramones. I don't know that I don't know much about his history with that, but he grew up in that area. Mm-hmm. You go to New York, the Ramones, and let's be honest, the Ramones, for me, that was my entry point in the punk. And I saw the Ramones. I can't believe, I sound like 1,000 years old when I say that, but they played Lollapalooza in the late 90s over at Winnebago County Fairgrounds near Rockford. It was Metallica, Soundgarden, and the Ramones were still alive.
Not a bad lineup.
Oh, my God. And it was in the middle of a field.
That pretty well right now, huh?
Oh, my God.
Huh.
I had to think about it going, was I really there or did I just dream that? And I was there. And it was just astounding. And trying to get there was brutal. The fairgrounds was one.
Because there weren't cars yet.
There were cars.
That was hard. Tricky.
Late 90s.
Metallica, Soundgarden, Ramones, Rancid, Screaming Trees.
Oh,
what a fun afternoon!
It was amazing. But there was one road in and one road out of the Winnebago County Fairgrounds, and many people.
The Winnebago County Fairgrounds.
Many people didn't make it for some of the bands they wanted to get to. We warned people, leave early, leave the day before, and then maybe you'll get there in time.
So. I'm intrigued by this. I would like to see this movie be made. I'm intrigued by the idea of Pete Davidson doing this. That being said, I think I'm over music biopics. I don't like Queen, so I didn't see the Queen one. I don't like Bruce Springsteen. I'm a Bob Seger guy, so I didn't see the Bruce Springsteen one. I know Kenzie is very excited for the Michael Jackson one.
Yes.
I don't care about Michael Jackson at all, so I don't care about that one. I care about the Ramones, and I'm over it. We need a new type of movie.
How are you over it? It sounds like you didn't see any of them. So
yeah, because I'm not. This is a type of movie that I'm not interested in. We don't need more of these.
You don't like any of the music biopics? Like any of them?
No. Even Elton John doesn't do anything for me. Not interested. The Ramones I like, and I still don't want to see this.
What one did I just see? There's been a bunch of popular ones.
I love Amy Winehouse, but the Amy Winehouse one looked bad, so I did not see that.
It was.
Yes.
That was disappointing. It was giving Lifetime.
Yeah, that was my vibe as
which
well.
was crappy.
I'm trying to figure out. I kind of like Queen, and the biopic to me, I was a snoozer. I was like, okay.
I liked it. You didn't like the biopic?
I didn't love it. I was okay.
You called it a snoozer.
Well, I mean, at one point I was like, all right, I'm over this movie. Like I just tapped out. Yeah.
Were you just like drunk or something?
No, it's totally sober.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't love it. It was okay. I know a lot of other people liked it, so it's
It
just
revitalized Queen for people my age.
It really did.
Which is a bummer. They should have picked a better band. One that I like.
Would you consider Walk the Line? Walk the Line is probably a biopic, right?
I guess that's a
Is
biopic,
it?
right?
I think so.
If that is, then that's the best one. That's the best biopic of all, right there.
That one
Walk
was
the
really
Line.
good.
That's an incredible movie.
You're looking at the wrong guy. I haven't seen it.
Let's see. It was the 20th anniversary last year. Of
Would
that movie.
8 Mile be considered a biopic?
No, because he wasn't a real person. Even though it was kind of about Eminem, but it wasn't.
8 Mile is more of a spiritual experience, sort of a religious experience for white guys that want to be rappers.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
So I
Straight
would've called
Outta
it-
Compton? Great.
I'd say good on that one too.
You didn't like Straight Outta Compton?
No, I said good. I just didn't say great. Yeah.
You've never seen The Godfather? You didn't like The Godfather? That's my feel right now. What do you mean you like Straight Outta Compton?
At one point,
What are you talking about?
well, to what you just
La
said.
Bamba?
Oh, La Bamba.
I know La Bamba.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are doing horrible at this.
No, you're throwing them out there. Yeah, Straight Outta
What,
Compton.
the Elvis biopic was great.
I didn't see that one. But also going back to Straight Outta Compton, at one point that felt like a Lifetime movie. That one.
No, it didn't.
I think so. I think like,
It
oh, this is.
insists upon itself. You're such a piece of crap.
Oh no! It's just like this ain't real. I was there. I know this ain't
This
real.
ain't real. This isn't happening.
Yeah, it's weak. Weak
You're like,
sauce.
cops have never been that mean to me.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
damn right. Damn right. Walk the Line and La Bamba right now are the two best ones of all time.
People
Walk
are,
the Line, La Bamba.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Which one do you have, Case?
people are suggesting The Dirt with MGK on the text line, the Motley Crue one. I can't imagine a less pleasurable viewing experience. That's a band I hate with Machine Gun Kelly. I'm not watching that.
I watched that, and it was insane.
It's better, way better than the Queen one.
Okay.
I like The
and
Dirt.
Also, Selena, Cadillac Records.
Selena's
Both
good.
great.
Anything for Selena's.
Fantastic. Cadillac Records, amazing. I love Cadillac Records.
Okay, so there are some good biopics. Some.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm knocking it out of the park right now. I gotta be honest.
No, you're throwing them out there. I'm saying what's good and what isn't.
Yeah, thank you.
Judge, jury, executioner over there.
Elvis with Austin Butler was fantastic. Case, did you see that one?
No, and I like Elvis. And Wes from Bridget Calls Me Baby helped with the music in that movie, and I still didn't see it.
It's fantastic. I would suggest that one.
Okay,
I think
all
it's
right.
great.
I like Elvis. I have an Elvis
And you've seen
fixation.
La Bamba, right?
Oh, we reviewed it for the show last
Yeah,
year in honor of Cinco de Mayo, which I was asked to do by Hispanic people. It wasn't my choice. And boy, did I love it, because I love that culture.
Oh, La Bamba's awesome. La Bamba, so far, La Bamba walked the line are number 1 and 2.
Number 1 and 2.
That's it.
Okay.
And Selena, I like Selena. Anything for Selena's.
Thank you. We got it. No, we've captured that. You got one line from the movie, and she didn't say it. I know.
I know.
What about Ray? The Ray Charles one?
Ray is impressive, but it's good. It's really impressive what Jamie Foxx does in that.
Uh-huh.
I'm just, at some point, again, I just kind of tapped out of the movie because I don't care enough about Ray Charles.
You might just have a short attention span. That might be
Yeah,
your
you're
problem.
saying you tapped out of every movie.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. What are you taking away from today's show? Text in your takeaway right now, 312-591-8300. Something that was memorable to you on today's show. And we will give you the keyword one more time before we do the takeaways in about 6 or 7 minutes. We'll give you the keyword again for this hour for Ticket Blitz Thursday for Bob Moses and Cannons. But we started off the show 3 hours ago with the fact that makes your brain go. I wanted to revisit this because it was basically what kids did, all under 18, they did to be adventurous, brave, and it's gone now. Whether it's people aren't allowed to do it or they don't want to do it. They have no interest in it. And the answer was sleepovers.
Mm-hmm.
Sleepovers appear to be dead at this point. A lot of people
Yeah.
have different reasoning on it, and
I think it's a safety thing. I just think people have found, like, you know what? Let my kid can hang out late. Like, I'd rather pick, obviously Marino's not in sleepover zone. He's going to turn
2-year-old
2
going
soon.
up.
So that's not happening. But Tristan is, my oldest, and, like, I'd rather just pick him up late. I don't need him staying at somebody's home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I lose a little faith. I lose a little trust. If all you're going to be doing, if you're going to hang out late and at the point where you'd fall asleep, I will come get you and you can sleep in your home.
Yeah, listen, I grew up in the time when you left the house in the morning and didn't come back till the streetlights.
Your parents were hoping you wouldn't come back, though. You know what I mean?
No, they liked me. They loved me, actually.
But wasn't that a thing of your parents being like, and I'm assuming not because of your parents, but because of your generation, where your parents were like, I don't know where you are and I don't really care.
That's how my parents were.
It's not about
we had that.
It's not about they didn't care. They just figured you were going to be okay.
Wow.
And it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was fine. I'm here. I made it.
I mean, I was born in 95, so it wasn't like, it wasn't like Brian over here, you know what I'm saying? But,
sure, way back
like
in the
forever,
day.
when Frontierian.
Yeah, when there was still all these, ruffians out there killing people randomly in the old West.
But I was born, and my parents only ruled, we didn't have an Apple Watch or GPS or a phone. There was none of that, and it was like, just be home when the streetlights turn on. Like, that was it. You could have sleep. They had no idea where I was the entire day. My whole life, they worked full time. So summer break, in second grade, my brother's 3 years older than me. I was in first, second grade, whenever school started. I was home alone all summer.
And you turned out okay.
It does blow my mind. I would not, my son is in junior high, and I wouldn't leave him home alone. And I was being left home alone in early elementary school.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's crazy.
And to your point, Case, it wasn't they didn't care. They just figured you were going to be fine from when morning till when the streetlights came on.
They'd go, don't open the door, and then they'd leave.
Yeah.
Don't open this for anybody.
But then what changed? Because now, I don't have kids, but I would assume the worst if I didn't know where they were.
Well, this is the issue that would happen, see? And this is why a lot of kids aren't happy today.
Okay, go off, King.
The problem is parents, in an effort to care more than their parents maybe did. I guess Kenzie and me are parents now of different generations, but we're both parents now. We're like, maybe we'll be like the drone parents, not the helicopter parents, but we're all over them.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, and so now I let Harper run. We saw that in Orlando Resort.
Yeah, you do.
She runs free like the wind.
That's to a fault. That's not freedom as much as it is neglect.
For her, it's freedom.
As much as it is, you can't run as fast as her.
It's not completely by choice. But the problem is, I heard a doctor say this once, a therapist say, we made the outside scary and saying inside's all good. Just take your iPad and go on the internet.
I agree. The outside's terrifying.
See, this is you. So the internet, that is also a way worse scary place than outdoors. And so kids have a lot of anxiety today because they sit inside and they're just on their screens instead of going outside and falling out of a tree and hurting their arm. And what's the worst going to happen there? So we made
broken
arm.
Yeah, but also
or
you could
neck.
Or you got a predator on your internet trying to hook up with your kid. So you should.
Man, I feel like there's middle ground there.
No, there isn't. That's it.
Those are the two things
That's
that
the
can
whole
happen. You pick what you want to have happen today.
Choose
right.
your own adventure. Predator, broken neck.
Yep. So you should let kids.
I don't even know what I'd prefer. I gotta be honest.
I think you'd like your kid to go outside and break his ankle. That's what I think
neck,
you'd like to do.
though, that's life changing.
I didn't say neck, you'd break an ankle. But getting outside, we've made outside scary, and it's not that scary.
Well, I don't think that I disagree with you. I just wanted to wait till I felt like my son could totally understand, which I don't know if he's there, but I have to let him go outside eventually. Just because someone says they know me doesn't mean you can get in their car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should.
I'm trying my best. I'm and now that they have phones or watches, it's like, okay, cool. I'm like, text me when you get to the, basketball court, or that message me. And then I can also check up on you. That way you feel better about it.
Right. You can track them. It's way safer today if I'm going outside, to be honest, than it was back in the day.
Yeah.
Because you know where they are.
us.
So it should be easier to go outside and enjoy yourself.
Did you get in a lot of people's cars that you didn't know?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, be less enthusiastic about it, maybe.
Not that I
This is the best time of his life.
not that I completely didn't know, but it was like, Jeremy's uncle.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know
sounds
him.
safe
Yeah,
off
I
the
didn't know him that
bat.
well. Yeah, you know what, though? I figured it all out. I'm here. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying that we're over terrified of everything all the time now, and outside is not the worst thing
we've learned how
ever.
bad people can be, though.
Yeah, but if you keep your kid inside all the time, are kids more happy today than they were back in the day? I don't think so.
No, but I think it's harder being a kid now.
I don't think it is.
You don't think it's harder being a kid now?
I think it's been made that to fear everything.
But I don't think you understand the educational pressures that are on kids either. Because I mean, I'm a victim of No Child Left Behind and constant academic pressure in a way that feels really suffocating. And especially, I don't say this to be self-deprecating, but as somebody who's not super smart, like school really ruined my life for a little bit.
Yeah.
But wouldn't No Child Left Behind help you because you're an idiot?
Well,
they were like staying with you.
That was the idea. Unfortunately, I don't know if all those policies necessarily added up to a net positive for childhood education.
Are you saying they said, we'll just leave you behind?
I wish they would at the times. God, I wish the boat would have
I'll
left.
just stay here.
Yeah, please leave me.
Just go on.
I don't need to know algebra 2. It's not sticking. I don't want it to stick. Just leave me.
Everybody.
Your dad cursing at you. Oh, my dad beat the crap out of me. The scariest part was like homework. He'd be like, what is 6 times 7? I'm like, I just don't know. I just hate it.
When I was learning spelling, I was in elementary school, just to clarify. I wasn't in double digits yet. I just have to clarify.
This wasn't last week in a special
it wasn't
class?
last week, but he had a special gold pencil that he would use to check all of my work. And when that gold pencil came out, I knew the night was about to get a lot longer.
My dad used to throw his pencils at me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I want to know how to do it too.
You think I want this?
I bet you wish you were outside right then.
The worst.
Instead of being inside where it's all safe.
Oh my God.
Well, there you go. There's the fact. Get your takeaways in 312-591-8300. We'll get to them after Lord. And the keyword this hour for Ticket Blitz Thursday, Bob Moses and Cannons coming up.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And the keyword this hour for Ticket Blitz Thursday is FIRE. F-I-R-E. If you haven't texted that, do it now. If you already did, don't do it again. Lauren will have another keyword in the 10 o'clock hour for a chance at Bob Moses and Cannons at the Salt Shed, Wednesday, April 22nd, every hour today. So Lauren, Brian Phillips, all throughout the day, your chance at Cannons and Bob Moses at the Salt Shed, Ticket Blitz Thursday. Let's get your takeaways from today's show with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Case, what do you got?
Takeaway from Brett and Portage. God forbid a guy has a hobby and wants to cook and give away pizzas for everyone.
God forbid.
I know.
Poor guy. Start GoFundMe for that guy.
Poor guy.
Kenzie, what do you got?
Maddie's takeaway. You didn't like Straight Outta Compton? It insists upon itself. What? It insists upon itself.
And Jen checked in from 708. Case wants to be the giggler with the Latin King.
This is true. It'd be nice to learn about another culture.
Thank you, Jen, for checking in. So what is on the podcast, Case?
On the Brian and Kenzie podcast today, Brian wants to take Kenzie into the woods. So next week's Kenzie's Crimes. It's the result of Brian taking Kenzie into the woods.
Let's go.
Brian and Kenzie had to pour one out for an iconic business this morning. We are losing, in Brian's words, a great restaurant, and Brian and Kenzie broke down that story. Also, quote, Case is now in the Latin Kings, by the way.
Yeah.
End quote. It is true. That was a part of Head to Headlines today, a special Thursday edition of Head to Headlines. And I have a bright future ahead of me, I think. I'm quite excited about the
A
possibilities.
well-protected future.
That's right. That's right. I finally have. I've been looking for, say, like a band of brothers, if you will, my entire life. I think I finally found them.
This is undoubtedly your group.
This is it. I've always said I need more friends, and I am so excited to have made so many.
Yeah, so many friends until you haven't gotten to the jumped-in phase yet.
I feel like my whole life I've been jumped into a gang. I'd like to have smooth sailing from here on out.
I can't wait to see your face tomorrow when you leave the building and they say, we got to go, come on.
No, you haven't been jumped in yet. Come on.
It's fun.
Come on, brother.
Come on.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.